What's up, y'all? Welcome to Country with Noah. Today, I am going to be reviewing 911 Nashville Episode 1. And this video will contain spoilers in it, just to let you guys know. Oh my god, this series is so good. Okay, so let me... Oh, and before I start the review, please subscribe, like, and share this video if you want. If you like this content and if you want to help me out, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe, like, and share this video. And yeah, so now let's get into the review. Oh my god, this series is so good. I was expecting good things from this series because of, well, as you guys know, I've said it before, Nashville is my favorite place on earth. Right? Even though I've only been there once, right? And the pedigree of the 911 universe shows before 911 Nashville, right? But okay, so let me give you so this focuses on the Hart family, which is Dawn Hart, Chris O'Donnell's character, their son Ryan, and what's the girl, Blythe Hart, which is Blythe Hart, who is Dawn Hart's wife, and and Dawn Hart is the fire captain, and his son Ryan works with him in the fire department as well. And you have Cammy, played by Kimberly Williams Paisley. Then you have Leanne Rimes' character. I think her name's Dixie. We'll talk about her in a minute. And then you have Blue, Leanne Rimes, and Dawn's son. Dixie and Dawn's son, right? And yeah, like this show, like I was expecting great things. So let me give you a plot synopsis, I guess, of the first episode. So it starts off with everybody's at a Kane Brown concert, right? And shout out to Kane Brown. And he's doing his new song Two Pair, which I'm gonna be reviewing on this channel next week. Right? Right? He does his new song Two Pair, and he so there's a accident and a like stage rig, and if you don't know what a stage rig is, it's the thing, like, you know how people when you go to a concert, you know how they have those big, like, they almost look like antenna. That's a stage rig. So that falls down on a bunch of people, and then it flashes back I think 1 month earlier. Yeah, 1 month earlier or 2 months earlier, and then we meet the Hart family, which is as I just said, Dawn, Blythe, and Ryan, right? And Blythe is like a horse trader, a rodeo horse trader. So Dawn is riding, like, Dawn and Ryan are doing rodeo stuff, and Ryan sees that something's up with his dad. Like, what's up with you? Why aren't you, like, why are you out of it today, right? And stuff like that. And then and then um and then we meet the fire chief and stuff. We meet the fire brigade, the firefighter brigade, in this. So they have, I forget all their names, but they have a head paramedic. They have Proby, which firefighter talk, that means rookie, right? They have a they have a bunch of capable people, right? And I really like how they integrate, like, music into this, right? So they have Kane Brown as, like, the main, like, a Kane Brown concert as, like, the main emergency of the show, right? Or of the episode, right? And then they have um, an accident happens at the Kane Brown concert, and that's the main emergency of episode 1. And then they also have a firefighter who sings, named Taylor, that I think is played by Tara Kennedy, who's a dope country singer. She was on the Beyonce Blackbird song with Brittany Spencer, Tara Kennedy, and who else was on it? Tanner Adele and a bunch of other people, right? She was on that song. If you guys are looking for who she is, and then then we meet the all the firehouse people, right? And we go to there's a bride's party going on one of those. I don't know if you guys have been to Nashville, but and I've only been once, but I saw this while I was walking down Broadway with my parents, right? Um, um, they have these little like trolleys, I guess you could call them, that you have to like push and push and push and push and push, right? Push with your legs, like they're almost like bikes, but they're trolleys and stuff like that. And let's just say they're a little inebriated, and they get they lose their driver, and they crash into a car, which crashes into another car, which causes another accident. Then we meet Blue for the first time, and Ryan doesn't know about Blue, right? And Blue does Blue's old job before he becomes a firefighter with his dad and Ryan is he is a stripper, right? He's a stripper. He's a person who dresses up as a firefighter at a club and gives people lap dances, right? And so then Blue's in his firefighter outfit. He runs over to help the brides and stuff like that, and he knows how to help. Like he gets her out from under the trolley, and then the firefighters get there, and Dawn goes, Blue, what are you doing here? And Ryan's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Who is this? You know who this is? And Ryan's like, hey dude, if you're looking for a change of career, you should join us at the firehouse, right? And then Dawn goes, Blue, what are you doing here? And and Ryan goes, Dad, who's this? And then Dawn goes, this is your long lost brother, or this is your brother. And then Ryan's mad because he doesn't know the history of Blue and stuff like that. So he's like, when'd you cheat on Mom and stuff like that? Ryan finds out that Dawn and Blythe split up while he was younger, while he was at a summer camp, and then they got back together before or during the drive to pick him up from that summer camp. But while that happened, before they got back together, like a week before they got back together, and these are gonna be long videos, guys, just to let you guys know. Dawn meets Dixie, Leanne Rimes' character. Dixie is a singer, right? Or was a singer, right? And they were talking, and he says they got into a deep conversation, and that's how Blue was conceived, right? And he's like, you betrayed us all. You cheated on mom and stuff. So Ryan is kind of a asshole to Blue and stuff like that throughout the whole episode. And I get two sides here, right? You guys know, you guys may not know, but I have a brother named Evan, and like um, the way that me and my brother were raised, you never turn your back on your family. Now, this is Ryan's stepbrother. I haven't had a stepbrother. I've only had a biological brother. So I don't know how that feels. I'm not saying that I do know how that feels, but still, the dude's your brother. You should treat him with respect, and you should always have his back, because that's the way that I was raised. You always have your family's back, and you never give up on family, right? So Ryan's very, why does he have to work here, and like that kind of stuff. And then um, and then we find out more about Dixie and her past. So apparently, Dixie was either a background singer or a songwriter. She can't sing anymore because she has polyps in her throat. If you don't know what polyps are, it's what Miley Cyrus has a big polyp on her throat. That's why her voice sounds so raspy and stuff like that. It basically makes your vocal cords more tired quicker, right? And so Dixie was a producer for Reba McEntire. Um, Apparently, she's worked with Dolly Parton in this universe as well. Or it sounds like she was a background vocalist, right? So what that means is she sings background for the actual artist. So um, and they reference Carrie Underwood here, right? So he's like, oh yeah, Carrie wanted to sing Jesus Take the Wheel. And keep in mind, this is a fictional universe, so I don't know if this is true. But Carrie wanted to sing Jesus Take the Wheel in uh, A minor, and I wanted her to sing it in and then or something like that. And I really liked that reference. And then so he's like, Mama, I don't know if I want to go through with this plan anymore. And it turns out that Dixie wants Dawn to pay for the surgery to get her polyps removed, right? And and he's like, "What do you want me to do, Mama?" And our Blue's like, "What do you want me to do, Mama?" And she's like, "I want you to sink your hooks into them," right? So Blue is a good dude. I don't know so much about Dixie, but Blue is a good dude and stuff like that. So then we pick up back to the present, and they get the call from or actually, one more thing. We meet Cammy for the first time. Now, Cammy is played by Kimberly Williams Paisley, and we meet her for the first time. She helps save a child, and then we pick up in the modern day of the show, right? So the accident with the stage rig just happened, and they get a call to go to this location and stuff like that. And it turns out that there's a tornado coming, and also they have to save a whole crap ton of people, right? Because there's a lot of stuff that went on. So they have like the stage rig on a bunch of people, like crushing a bunch of people. Then they have a dad who got knocked out and has something with his heart. and then they save the dad, and then they have to calm down the dad's daughter, and then it kind of got me emotional. Everybody has to lift this rig up, because if they use like their tools and stuff, since the wind's really bad, they could continue to build the tornado and stuff like that. And they all have to do that while the tornado's coming. So like, and then the episode ends with doom 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 cliffhanger, and you have Blue climbing up a ladder to save somebody else, and climbing up because somebody else is stuck on the other stage rig, and because there's usually 2 or 4 stage rigs, so he's stuck on the other stage rig, and you have Blue climbing up to get save the other dude, and then they ended on a cliffhanger. So yeah, guys, this show, like, I don't want to jump the gun here because it's only episode 1, but I'll say this: it has the potential to be the best 911 series ever. Now, it actually has the best soundtrack. Like, bruh, you have the Kane Brown song, Two Pair, which is a really good song. Then you have Fireman from Lil Wayne. Then you have the song that Taylor sings, the singer in the Firehouse. Then you have a few other country songs. So I'm very interested to see what they continue to do with this series. Like, this series, like the trailers, it looked like a mix between like a more like, it looks like a mix between a firefighting show and Yellowstone. Like, that's honestly what it looks like, because you have all the rodeo horse stuff, and then you have the firefighting stuff and like that. So yeah, I will be reviewing this show every single Friday until season 1 finishes, and I hope this gets a season 2, and a season 3, and a season 4, and a season 5, and a season 6, and a season 7, and a season 8, and a season 9, and a season 10, and a season 11, right? I hope this goes on forever, because I personally really enjoyed this show. And yeah, next week though is gonna be really busy for this channel, because we have this. I'm gonna continue reviewing this because I really enjoyed it, and then we have Fire Country, Sheriff Country, The Road, which is with Taylor Sheridan, Blake Shelton, Keith Urban, and Reggie Wilson singing competition show. And yeah, so yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I would strongly recommend you check it out. If you want to check it out in Canada, it's on Disney Plus or Crave, and in the US, I'm assuming it's on Disney Plus. So yeah, thank you so much for all your support, and I hope you have a great day. God bless you guys, and thank you so much. Goodbye. And God bless you guys. Oh, and if you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and share this video. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.